My name is Charles Mazhindu, and I'm a partner in the assurance sector of EY. My main focus is on financial statement assurance, where I sign off clients in the construction, automotive, and technology sectors. And I'm also responsible for climate change and sustainability advisory and assurance services. Well, I got involved in green bonds into climate change and sustainability, a couple of years ago as what we call an engagement quality reviewer. And my main responsibility was to check for quality in the opinions that we sign before those opinions are signed. It's something that's also known as a pre-issuance review. I got familiar and very interested in it as a result of that involvement, and that involvement sort of transformed into providing limited assurance and then later on reasonable assurance services, and that's what I've been doing for the last year. Green bonds are a debt instrument like any other, but I think the fundamental difference between the green bond and your standard bond is that the green bonds are issued with a view to raising funding for sustainability projects that are geared towards maintaining the environment and ensuring sustainability of our environment. Why green bonds? Well, I think there's a demand for green bonds. A lot of corporates and society generally are getting more and more conscious and socially aware of the need for us to sustain the climate, and are looking to business generally for ways and means of ensuring that the climate is maintained and sustained. I think what's more important is investors also want to be involved in projects that contribute to sustainability and environmental awareness. Okay, what is the status of green bonds in South Africa at the moment? Well, I think that they're still new and they're still trying to get onto the market, but we do have a number of green bonds. I know that the IDC has issued a green bond. I think they did so in 2012. If I'm correct, it was through Nedbank. The city of Johannesburg has also issued a green bond, I think in 2014. And so we are still starting, but we're starting to pick up and they're becoming more prominent. Otherwise, you are getting involved with green bonds. Well, we firstly are driven by our ethos of building a better working world. And I think that really fits in very well with the Green Bond Initiative, because the Green Bond Initiative is looking at climate change and sustainability and managing the environment and using it in a socially responsible manner. And that has obviously, as a firm, piqued our interest, and it is something that we want to be associated with. And we've been accredited as a Green Bond certifier for some years now, not necessarily here in South Africa, but particularly in Australia. So we're taking what we have learned, our experiences and our learnings from Australia, and we are applying them across here in South Africa as well and in other parts of the world. How does it tie into the sustainability agenda? Corporates are looking now for ways and means to get involved in environmentally and socially responsible projects, and green bonds are a very viable and relevant way of getting that level of involvement that they're looking for. They're looking to be associated with projects that contribute to the greenness of the environment, and are obviously working to get that kind of endorsement from society as well, so as their contribution to sustainability. Okay, how do green bonds work? Green bonds are supported by guidelines and frameworks such as the Green Bond Principles and the Climate Bonds Initiative, which govern and give guidance to the issuance process. The whole idea behind them is that you're raising funds that will be applied towards green projects. And obviously the criteria for green have to be met, and there has to be assurance in the market, both on the issuer side and on the potential investor side, that the funds that are being raised are actually being applied towards green projects. So green bonds are generally designed to raise funds that will be ring-fenced and applied exclusively for those projects that promote climate sustainability. Well, EY has partnered with the JSE, and we've actually hosted 2 events together in Johannesburg and Cape Town, which are held in April and May respectively, which were designed really to stimulate awareness of the whole Green Bond initiative and principles, and really to assist our potential clients and the market to understand how the green bonds work, to identify opportunities for issuance of the green bonds, and really to provide some sort of knowledge around the step-by-step process that one goes through to issue a green bond, and to give investors a better understanding of the value that green bonds will bring, not only to their businesses, but to the environment, the world in general. And this is really where we are at the moment. It's a main interest for us.